a certain type of man to drag me from the pages of my books. When he was home, we didn't surface until one of us had to go to work. Loving Ridge had been a revelation, especially in the bedroom, where he took things achingly slow, drawing out every second. I flushed with desire for him. There was a muffled voice and the low buzz of phones ringing. Ridge mumbled to someone before saying, "About tomorrow." He petered out, regret in each syllable. I closed my eyes. "You're not coming, are you?" I tried not to sigh, but it spilled out regardless. The lure of a bigger, better story was too much for him to resist, and lately the gaps between our visits grew wider. I understood his work was important, but I wanted him all to myself, a permanent fixture in the small town I lived in. He tutted, "I'm sorry, baby. There's a story breaking in Indonesia and I have to go. It'll only be a week or two, and then I'll take some time off." Outside, leaves fluttered slowly from the oak tree, swaying softly until they fell to the ground. I wasn't the nagging girlfriend sort. Times like this, though, I was tempted to be. Ridge had said the very same thing the last 3 times he'd canceled a visit. But invariably, someone would call and ask Ridge to head to the next location. Any time off would be cut short. "I understand," I said, trying to keep my voice bright. Sometimes I felt like I played a never-ending waiting game. Would it always be like this? "Just so you know, I have a very hot date this afternoon." He gasped. "You better be talking about a fictional date." His tone was playful, but underneath there was a touch of jealousy to it. Maybe it was just as hard on him being apart. "One very hot book boyfriend, though not as delectable as my real boyfriend, but a stand-in until he returns." "Well, he better not keep you up half the night or he'll have me to answer to," he faux threatened. And then more seriously, "Things will slow down, Sarah. I want to be with you so much my soul hurts, but right now, while I'm freelance, I have to take whatever comes my way." I know. I just feel a bit lost sometimes, like someone's hit pause and I'm frozen on the spot. I bit my lip, trying to work out how to explain it. It's not just missing you. I do understand about your job. It's everything. The bookshop sales dwindling, the rent jacked up, everyone going on about their business while I'm still the same old Sarah. I'd been at this very crossroad when I'd met Ridge, and he'd swept me off my feet like the ultimate romance hero. For a while, that had been enough. After all, wasn't love always the answer? Romance aside, life was a little stagnant, and I knew it was because of my fear of change. It wasn't so much that I had to step from behind the covers of my books, rather plunge, perhaps. Take life by the scruff of the neck and shake it. But how? "You've had a rough few weeks, that's all. I'll be back soon, and I'm sure there's something I can do to make you forget everything." My belly flip-flopped at the thought. He would make me forget everything that was outside the bedroom door, but then he'd leave and it would all tumble back. What exactly was I searching for? My friends were getting married and having babies, buying houses, redecorating, starting businesses. My life had stalled. I was an introvert, happiest hiding in the shadows of my shop, reading romances to laze the day away between serving the odd customer or two. Yet it wasn't enough. In small-town Connecticut, there wasn't a lot to do. And life here, calm, peaceful, was fine, but that's just it. Fine wasn't enough anymore. I had this fear that life was passing me by because I was too timid to take the reins. It was too hazy a notion of what I was trying to say, even to me. Instead of lumping Ridge with it, I changed tack. "I hope you know you're not leaving the house when you get home. Phones will be switched to silent, computers forgotten, and the only time we're leaving the comfort of bed is when I need sustenance." A good romp around the bedroom would suffice until I could pinpoint what it was that I wanted. "How about I sort out the sustenance?" he said, his voice heavy with desire. "And then we'll never have to leave." "Promises, promises," I said, my breath hitching. I hoped this flash of longing would never wane.